Your daily scrum takes 45 minutes, not because your team is lazy, not because they don't care, because your most brilliant technical person cannot explain where they are and what they are doing right now in a way everyone understands. I know this problem well. I lived it as CIO, and let me show you what is actually happening and how to fix it. So here is the scenario. You have someone on your team who is absolutely brilliant. Linux expert, VMware specialist, database architecture genius, technically top 5%, social communication, bottom 20%. So you ask them during Daily Scrum, what did you work on yesterday? What are you working on today? Any blockers? And they start explaining the technical details, the database migration script, the kernel parameters they adjusted, the VMware cluster configuration issues, debugging for 6 hours. 10 minutes later, they are still talking. The rest of the team has no idea what any of this matters or means. They are checking their phones, eye glaze over. You're trying to move on. They keep going, but I need to explain why this matters. 45 minutes into the meeting, you have heard from 3 people. Sound familiar? This is not their fault. Brilliant technical people think in systems, in details. It causes effect chains. They want you to understand the full context, the why behind the what, the complexity they are managing. But Daily Scrum is not a technical deep dive session. It is coordination. It is, here is where I am, here is what's blocking me, okay? Not here is the entire technical architecture and every decision I made. These are smart people. They just have not learned how to communicate at the right altitude. Here is what I want you to do now. 3 stand questions, strictly enforces. Question 1, what did you do yesterday that helped us toward the sprint goal? Question 2 is, what will you do today that move us toward the sprint goal? And question 3, is anything blocking you from reaching the sprint goal? Notice when I asking sprint goal, not technical details, not implementation specifics. If someone starts going deep, I stop them now and say, thank you. That sounds important. Can we put that in the parking lot? And discuss it after with the people who need to be involved. The parking lot is critical. It is a list, physical or digital, of topics needed to deeper discuss, but not during Daily Scrum. After the 15-minute stand-up, the people who actually need to solve that VMware issue stay. Everyone else goes back to work. The pushback I always get, but we need to discuss these problems. If we don't talk about them, how we will solve them? And my answer is, we will discuss them, just not in Daily Scrum, not with entire team standing there. Daily Scrum is for coordination. Parking lot discussion are for problem solving. Do not confuse the two. Your brilliant Linux engineer still gets to explain the technical details, just to the 3 people who actually need to hear it. Not all 9 people are in the stand-up. 15 minutes Daily Scrum, then targeted problem-solving session with the right people, and everybody wins. This is one ceremony, one framework. Sprint planning has the same issue, so does sprint review. People go deep when they should stay high level. Learning how to facilitate all 5 Scrum events so that they stay focused, that's a skill. I teach this in Agile Project Management Blueprint and the Mid-Year Scrum course, both part of the $25 bundle during January. How to time box, how to redirect without offering, how to use parking lots effectively, how to coach brilliant people to communicate at the right level. This Daily Scrum technique, just one piece. The full system covers all 5 ceremonies optimized like this. Link is in the description. Start with the free 7-day email course if you want to test the approach first. But here is in your action step for tomorrow. 3 questions, parking lot for deep dives. Try it. Your team will thank you.